You saying 600 need to go do something he been did?
I said I've never seen no footage of him going to his neighborhood and bringing it out. I see the recent videos of him going to the
You didn't hear LilRodzay say a lot of his homies don't want to be on video?
Yeah, I heard him say the people he talked to don't want to be on video.
What's the word, y'all? Always watching TV, back with another exclusive. Y'all know the vibes. Welcome back to the channel, and we got some more clubhouse drama, man. It's looking like Wack100 called win. A CEO Reek coming to his stage, questioning his campaign that him, 600, and LilRodzay been running on Big U, man. Wack feels like CEO Reek doesn't have the right rank or respect to be questioning LilRodzay, and he also claims CEO Reek is a rat if he agrees with the GRID program. Holy moly guacamole, he talking crazy. But y'all know how we do over here. It's always watching TV. Like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you stay notified. I'm not going to speak for Wack100 or CEO Reek. I'm going to let the clip play. We're going to get into the politics, and y'all can meet me at the end of the video where we're going to chop it up a little bit more, man. And let's get into the content.
I want to ask you, what gives you the authority to question a nigga who you ain't even on that nigga level? You disrespecting LilRodzay out of respect, like with one of them, come with Screwy Louie. That's what you playing with. Then I got to sit here and go holler at bro, because you really playing with a nigga that you ain't, bro.
I'm not playing with LilRodzay. I don't know LilRodzay.
You ain't decorated enough to even say little shit about who you is and all that. Like you ain't even like Rick. You ain't touched the penitentiary. You talking to a nigga that walked 10 state lines, 5 fed lines. You talking about a nigga over there that's really one of them niggas.
Yeah, I ain't win at LilRodzay. I ain't disrespect who he was or nothing like that.
His name is not Rosé.
You kept on like, and he maintained his composure, for whatever reason. But he told you, he said, we didn't see 600 go live in his neighborhood many a times.
Yeah.
He from the section he from.
Oh yeah, and I said I haven't seen a video of him in the 6-0s talking to everybody.
Let me ask you a question. This case is coming up from 25, 30 years ago.
Right.
Who you think sending them the cases?
People that was involved 30-some years ago.
Where you think they from?
They got to be from 6-0.
Okay, so what is it that you insinuate? I didn't know that you agree with the GRID program, so that means you's a rat too.
I don't agree with no GRID program. That ain't what I'm saying on no audio. I said I seen the paperwork. I get what the GRID program is. The phone, the having to report what's going on. I get all of that. I'm not questioning
any nigga question that GRID, I'm gonna call him a rat.
Oh well, I ain't questioning the GRID.
Any nigga that questions being issued a device to report on gang activity, drug areas, hotspots.
Well, I ain't question the GRID, so that's not even up for discussion.
So I heard him ask you about SKG at 6-0. She been banging longer than you.
Yeah, and I ain't question no SKG shit.
Bro, if they got Wack on tape saying call the police on Phoenix.
He's always watching TV.
What about it?
Oh yeah, they gonna say, oh yeah, this nigga talking to them.
They ain't gonna say, and the police show up, and I give them a statement, and they cuff her. What am I?
I'm not disputing Big U's behavior. I'm not pro Big U and pro GRID or pro calling the police on your home.
Going over the fact. We just going over.
I'm talking about 600. This was about 600.
But what about 6? So you saying 600 should be restricted to where he run his campaigns?
Nah, it's not saying he's supposed to be restricted. But when it comes to homies and niggas is putting out something about a homie,
Who said he a homie?
I'm talking about them being homies.
I don't consider no rat a homie.
No, I'm talking about them being from the same section. How about that?
Okay.
When you exposing a nigga from your section.
So you didn't hear LilRodzay say he done been over there several times?
Yeah, he said he been over there, and I said the recording just show him.
We know he's been over there. We know he been. Hey, we all know. We know he been over there. Everybody know he been over there.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm just saying, we talking about the recent footage of him going to the Far Trey Avalon.
Okay, so he was invited over there. So what's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you getting invited to the Far Trey Avalons, I ain't know the Far Trey Avalons and the 6-0s had some type of relationship like that where...
They invited him. They invited him.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, if they invited him, then that's...
He's always watching TV.
Yeah, that's smooth. If he got invited, that's smooth. I can't dispute that. I'm just saying, I see a nigga going to other niggas' hoods that, you know what I'm saying, that niggas, you know, quite some distance. You know what I'm saying? East side.
But do you know what that location was that day?
Oh, where they was at?
No, do you know what that location was? Because I think you talking out you ain't. That was a grid program meeting.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't know that.
Oh, because you talking out. So 600 went up there and said, "Listen, nigga, this shit is telling." Dude said, "I've been doing grid for 20 years, and you know it's some niggas that doing shit, but what I don't." Okay, well, you want to read the paperwork? Y'all turning on cameras. I thought y'all didn't want the cameras. No, we want the cameras. Okay, well, pull it out, read it. So he went to a grid program that was all grid up there.
Oh yeah, nah, I didn't know that. I thought he was in the Far Trey Avalon somewhere and they shit.
It was in the Far Trey Avalon. Avalon Blue is a grid worker.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't know all that. Nah, hell no. I'm just going off of YouTube clips that I seen.
Nah, you can't say what you're just going off of because you were just saying what you don't go off of. So
no, I said
if you look at YouTube, the nigga says this is a grid program meeting.
Oh yeah, see, nah, the clips I seen, it wasn't none of that. It was just him standing there talking to niggas and niggas reading it and niggas breaking it down.
The nigga stood there and said, I've been the grid for 20 years.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that part. I see
clips. I'm trying to understand now, Reek. Would you go to a Hoover Park by yourself to address some niggas that you've been saying is the police? Keep it real, Reek.
Nah, I'm not going to no Manchester Park. Nah.
Okay, so you saying, I want to get this right. A niggas is doing something that you wouldn't do, is doing something wrong?
He's always watching TV.
Hey, homie, you saying the grid program is what? Yeah. Well, pull up. We got all the grid up here. All right, where it's at? Would you would have went to?
No,
would you would have went to the Hoover Park?
Nope.
Okay, so we established that Lee 600 had the heart to go by itself. They told him, come by yourself. He pulled up. Homie, whoop, this grid is saying police, whoopty whoop, the triangle, nigga, the mayor, 77th Street, and the grid program. And nigga, y'all niggas get paid and whoopty whoop. Well, man, I ain't gonna say niggas don't do no. I ain't gonna say that. I'm saying what I don't do. So, Reek, well, here go another question. In your history, because your history is more shallow than mine, when has it ever been okay for any street nigga to have a contract with LAPD?
It ain't never good.
When has it ever been okay for a nigga to have communication on a crime scene with LAPD?
LilRodzay, it ain't never good.
Bro, but I'm saying, LilRodzay done told you 10 times they invited him over there. He not in his car talking about let me drive around. Hey guys, let's talk. They told him pull up because of what he been saying. So he pulled up.
Oh, all right. Well, then that's the reason why he over there.
Well, how you don't know that? You say you don't. You say you well versed with your PR. Then I heard 10 people tell you, which I took as a disrespect. Reek, you might want to holler at Wack. You totally disregarded that.
Yeah, no one said, oh, he went over there because it was a grid meeting. He went over there to close the grid.
Bro, LilRodzay told you out his mouth, they invited him over there.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. He got an
Okay,
invite.
so if they invited him over there to pull up by himself, and you just said you wouldn't go to a Hoover Park if they told you come by yourself, how could you paint that man anything else than a man?
No one painted LilRodzay anything less than a man. We were talking about 600.
I don't know, for whatever reason why LilRodzay chose to have patience with you. He chose to. He didn't have to. You're not even qualified to question LilRodzay like that. Because you talking to somebody, you mentioning niggas as if the niggas you know is niggas that's over him. Right?
Oh, no.
That is a very well-known name over there, and is known for one reason and one reason only. And I mean, if you choose to play with that, that's on you. I don't think you qualify to have that conversation with him. The man was being quite respectful, and he was answering your questions, but you didn't want to hear nothing he had to say. He told you my homies don't want to be on camera, but he done been in the hood several times with this paperwork. So have I. That's what he said. You saying why they ain't on camera? He said because these niggas don't want to be on camera. That's what he said.
He's always watching TV.
Now you telling me every nigga from Lane want to be on the camera? Hello? Ain't nobody here.
He on mute. He on mute, Wack. He on mute.
Are you telling me every nigga from Lanes want to be on the camera? I can speak for that. No. You better not pull out a camera around some of them niggas. They gonna have their conversation, and their conversation gonna be what it is, and their feelings gonna be what it is, whether they gonna do something or not, and then that's where it stays. So what I'm saying is, the dudes at the park told him no cameras. When he got to the park, they pulled out the camera. So I'm trying to figure out what you was getting to about 600. LilRodzay done told you he been in the hood. LilRodzay done told you he go to his section. Still kept saying what the man ain't doing. So I'm just trying to understand. I mean, was you high? Because you sound like you was under the influence or something. How you text me your phone died and you text me? That's a little different.
Oh, man. CEO Reek backpedaling? Oh, his phone really died, man. Maybe he got two phones. I ain't gonna lie though, man. His tone kind of switched up. It seemed like in the audio before, he was trolling the 100 stage. He was trolling LilRodzay. He was like, and who you supposed to be again? All right, 600 was over there. And what happened? What you telling me? I ain't hear nothing about it. Like, he was up there singing a different tone. When Wack got on him, he was like, well, man, I ain't know. I had no idea. But CEO Reek, they was telling you everything that Wack was just telling you, bro. And you was playing dumb, acting like none of that matters, bro. So you kind of was backpedaling, man. I don't know. What y'all think? This was some type of play? Wack sent them up there to test the stage to see their reaction? Or this is just another jab at Big U and all of them is in on it, man? What y'all think about this? How y'all feel about this? Wack100 wasn't jacking CEO Reek, disrespecting LilRodzay, questioning 600 about going to other hoods but not being in the 6-0 with the reputables, getting them to speak down on Big U and call him a rat. Like, what's up with that? How come we ain't seeing that, man? We seeing him all over with everybody else. How we don't see him in the 60s? That's a valid point, man. And Wack know that was a valid point. So he ain't really feeling CEO Reek coming up on his stage doing that, man. But what y'all think? Is this all a play, or CEO Reek really did that and Wack feeling away, man? Pull up in the comment sections. Let me know what y'all think about this, how y'all feel about this. Y'all know the vibes. Is always watching TV. Like, share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you stay notified. Follow us on all socials at Always Watching TV. And until next time, I'm out of here. Get it.